the old story, you thought you were out, and then they pulled you back in. What was that experience like?
Crazy experience, very crazy. I know there's speculation around it as if, we're going to get another year. So I proceeded as usual, draft prep and all that. And then my boy Malik, he got another year of eligibility. And so I was like, I went to school with him at Hutch and everything. So I was like, let's see. So I called my agent. He's like, it looks pretty true. So I was like, what's the next steps? And so the next step was, well, does Coach Bray want me back? So we were like, okay, let's give Coach Bray a call. And he was like, let's go, one more. And so, that's where we went with that.
Obviously, the journey you had coming from community college and working your way to this level, what's it mean to you to get to run this back and do one more year of this?
Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of experience from the JUCO level. So being able to stay for another year and really get the full, university level experience, I think it's made me much better as a player in person.
We've talked a lot about Coach Marshall coming in to coach the edges. How does that help you?
Yeah, when I found out he got upgraded full time, I was super happy for that guy because he really worked super hard. And him being in the program for a second year and, having to coach for 2 years, we're on the same page as what's going on with our scheme. And, he works super hard to get us better. So it's a great relationship.
The meetings, just, the focus specifically on what you guys do, is that helpful?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything has really changed from last year as what he was doing, but everything's the same as far as specifics. Like, he's honed in on us, and his full attention and details have stayed with us.
You talked about staying and getting the full university feel. Did you feel ready to go pro if that was the decision, or is there something that you wanted to specifically work on this year to improve your stock?
Yeah, I felt like I had a great year, but there's a lot of things that I needed to improve on. And one of the things was being a better pass rusher. And so coming back and be able to rush the passer more efficiently has really helped.
What does that look like in practice for you in terms of rushing the passer more efficiently, kind of that next level?
Yeah. Being connected with the D-line and what we're doing with our stunts, and then being attentive in our drills and what we're doing, pass rush drills, and taking the next step and being more focused and having more killer intent is to get into the quarterback.
And does that apply to the rest of the group? Do you see that opportunity for other guys in the edges to improve in that way?
Yeah. In the offseason, we really got together as groups and worked on our pass rush so we can be better in the spring. So, and then the addition of new guys like Kai and Walker, they've really helped. They bring some experience as pass rush, and then the younger guys, they've been stepping up and they've been getting the idea of what it really means to pass rush.
And having the edges and then the D-line separate in that way, like how much does that help to get that individualized coaching and approach to develop, I guess?
Yeah, like TC is on the D-line and Vita and all the other guys, we'll see them pass rushing, and so on off days or whatever, so we'll work with them, and we've worked with them a few times, so we just getting that chemistry.
Talking with the players, it sounds like Bray taking back over the defense has sort of really energized a lot of the players. How has his presence been felt on the defensive end for you?
Yeah, you can definitely feel his presence, whether that's in the meeting or being on the field. He's coaching up a little bit more than what he was last year, and so having that knowledge that Bray brings to the table has really helped me understand the game a little bit more. My junior year, when I wasn't really playing, I never really got that full experience from Bray, but this year it feels a little more different, and he's a lot more detailed, and you got to be detailed to play with him, and he has to trust you, so it means a lot.
You talked about having that killer instinct and rushing the passer. Is that sort of a Bray thing as well?
Yeah, I think Bray, he emphasizes it, and then Coach Marshall, he says, have some killer intent with that, and so it's all in the guy's head as far as being aggressive when we're trying to go get the quarterback.
Another thing that we've heard a lot is being more attacking. Is that something that obviously excites you as well, especially at being an edge rusher?
Yeah, I tried to be last year, whenever you play football, you try to be on the attack. So I think it's all a mentality when it comes down to it at the end of the day. So having that mentality to go attack and, you try it in practice, you try to be more physical, be faster, be stronger. So, yeah.
Last year, you guys played a lot of young guys, but now they have that experience this year. How much more is that just going to help you, knowing and having the confidence that the guy next to you knows what he's doing?
Yeah. When they know what they're doing, we can all work in unison and have that chemistry. And I think that's what we missed last year. But also having that depth behind you or in front of you, that when you come out, they can do the same thing. And Coach Bray says, the more guys we have doing the same thing, the better we're going to be out.